Shagbark Resort, Little Valley Mountain Resort, Hatcher Mountain, Black Bear Resort, Wares Valley, and Walden's Creek. Officials say the mandatory evacuation applies to everyone in or near these areas.
And the evacuation does continue to grow through the day. That's important to point out as well. Here's what we know. At last check, the Hatcher Mountain Road Indigo Lane fire, that's the official title, has burned 1,000 acres. It's out of control. Strong winds moving it northeast. The evacuation order within 2 miles of the Parkway in Pigeon Forge right now. That doesn't mean the fire is that close, just the evacuation order. No school tomorrow in Sevier County as this fire shows no signs of slowing down, and the rain that comes likely won't be enough to deter it much. Tonight, real team coverage. Our Sam Luther is at the Pigeon Forge Community Center. He's been out and about looking for people impacted, shelter, people in the shelter as an evacuation technique.
Oh, but first, Will Puckett has the latest on the firefight tonight. Windy conditions have grounded helicopters. We saw dumping water earlier today. Now, Will, you're learning that planes in Texas are on standby for the morning should we need it.
Yeah, its nightfall was the best luck and the best help that fire crews could ask for, and this is exactly why. 35 structures have been burned, and this is the view that you get when these structures are attacked by these flames that continue to burn out of control tonight. Earlier in the day when this would happen, you would see fumes of black smoke, but now that just almost terrifying and harrowing scene of fire just billowing. Crews say that they did have helicopters on scene earlier today, but these wind gusts have just been too heavy and too significant for that flying to be safe. But it's this nightfall and the humidity that they hope comes with it, and in the next several hours, a little bit of rain that they hope will be able to tamper this fire that still burns out of control tonight.
As the evening progresses, fire activity will decline. Generally, the relative humidity goes up in the evening and the temperatures go down. So we will expect a little bit of fire activity to, lower. We're still going to have the winds pushing it, though. So the winds will increase the fire activity. So it's going to kind of be a balance.
A balance of sort, but Brooke Smith with the fire service says that right now there's so much accelerant, so much fuel on the ground that's driving this fire that all they can do is try and hope that it continues forward and doesn't make the jump over 321, which would put it possibly into just more fuel that it could move forward. Tonight, it's all about a defensive posture and not offensive. Again, they hope that that rain that we're supposed to see is going to be enough help in the future to allow them to come in tomorrow and possibly call in airplanes from Texas to help fight this fire. Now, Ted and Amanda, one thing to note that where we're at right now at Valley View Baptist Church has for the majority of today been the point of where all of this has been focused on to get all of the help out from here. We were told that there's been discussion and some movement to move this position in towards Pigeon Forge, towards the Pigeon Forge City Hall, as well as Pigeon Forge High School as a staging area, as possible worries of power outages where we're at tonight continue as this fire continues to spread. We'll go ahead and talk to more officials around here to see when exactly that movement is being made and why. We'll have an update at 10:30 and, of course, tonight at 11 on WVLT.
All right, Will Puckett reporting for us tonight. Will, thanks. Take a look at this. Photos of the smoke plume from the Tanger outlets in Sevierville. It feels like so many different vantage points throughout the county. Taylor Pickard sharing these images tonight. As evacuations continue, so does our team coverage. Sam Luther live at a shelter at the Pigeon Forge Community Center. Sam, about 20 people there right now tonight?
Yeah, Amanda, there's about 20 people, probably only a few inside. Mainly the people are outside, and the reason why is a slight correction. It is not a shelter right now. It is a point of people to come after they've been evacuated, but they're not calling it a shelter right now, says the Red Cross. Right now, they are saying, they're advising people that are coming here to actually find a place to stay tonight. Right now, you can still come here. You can even stay the night, but they are not setting up cots right now. Behind us over here, there's actually a truck with about 100 cots right now. No details on the behind the scenes on why the decision was made, but as of right now, and it could change, Amanda, this is not being considered a shelter. So folks right now are a little frustrated. There are some that have come from out of state, out of town. Even if some local folks say that they're planning on sleeping in their car, or maybe they don't know where they're going to sleep. That is the question right now. Some searching for a hotel option. I actually spoke to a gentleman who's walking around here offering free hotel rooms. He owns some of the local hotels around here, so he's working to do just that right now. Again, some folks trying to help others in need right now. But again, right now, as it stands from the Red Cross, they say they're advising folks to find a place to stay tonight because of there just not being a shelter at this point. And again, we did catch up with a few people earlier today who are taking this all in. A couple folks from out of town with some small kids, having to explain that to them this afternoon.
Hardest part, well, we figured this would be the best place to go. The hardest part was trying to get out of our road because it was clogged with all the look-seers, you know, with the phones and the cameras. So it was like, guys, close your doors so we can get out of our road. It's a teeny tiny one-lane road.
And that was from a local gentleman there.